Hare Krishna. Next we will read from the Bhagavad Gita as it is, Chapter 2, text number 51. The translations, the synonyms, and the purports of the Bhagavad Gita as it is were written by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and published by the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. We will start by chanting the Sanskrit verse. Karma jang buddhayukta hi palang chaktva manishina janma bandha vinirmukta padang gacchantyanam mayam. Word for word synonyms. Karmajam, due to fruitive activities. Buddhayuktaha, being engaged in devotional service. He, certainly. Palam, results. Chaktva, giving up. Manishina, great sages or devotees. Janma bandha, from the bondage of birth and death. Vinirmukta, liberated. Padam, possession. Gachanti, they reach. Anamayam, without miseries. Translation. By thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of work in the material world. In this way they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the state beyond all miseries by going back to Godhead. Purport. In the liberated living entities belong to that place where there are no material miseries. The Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 14th chapter, 58th verse, says, Samashritaye padapalava plavam mahat padang punya yasho morare pavam buddhir vatsa padang parang padam padang padam yad vipadam na tesham. Quote, one who has accepted the boat of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation and is famous as Mukunda, or the giver of mukti, the ocean of the material world is like the water contained in a calf's footprint. Parang Padam, or the place where there are no material miseries, or Vaikuntha is his goal, not the place where there is danger in every step of life. End quote. Owing to ignorance, one does not know that this material world is a miserable place where there are dangers at every step. Out of ignorance only, less intelligent persons try to adjust to the situation by fruitive activities, thinking that the resultant actions will make them happy. They do not know that no kind of material body anywhere within the universe can give life without miseries. The miseries of life, namely birth, death, old age, and diseases, are present everywhere within the material world. But one who understands his real constitutional position as the eternal servitor of the Lord, and thus knows the position of the personality of Godhead, engages himself in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Consequently, he becomes qualified to enter into the Vaikuntha planets, where there is neither material miserable life nor the influence of time and death. To know one's constitutional position means to know also the sublime position of the Lord. One who wrongly thinks that the living entity's position and the Lord's position are on the same level is to be understood to be in darkness and therefore unable to engage himself in the devotional service of the Lord. He becomes a Lord himself and thus paves the way for the repetition of birth and death. But one who, understanding that his position is to serve, transfers himself to the service of the Lord, at once becomes eligible for Vaikuntha Loka. Service for the cause of the Lord is called Karma Yoga or Buddha Yoga, or in plain words, devotional service to the Lord. And this ends the reading of the translation and the purport to the Bhagavad Gita as it is, Chapter 2, text number 51. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.